Hi everyone, this is our look at molar volume. Molar volume, that's what I always call it. It's alternatively called Avogadro's Law, named after the Italian chemist Amedeo Avogadro, who lived at the end of the 1700s or first part of the 1800s in Turin. Molar volume, it's the volume occupied by 1 mole of gas at a specific temperature and pressure. Now for us, there's only 2 separate sets of conditions that we're ever going to encounter, and they're STP and SATP. We're not worried about the temperature or the pressure at those conditions. We're worried about the molar volume, which is capital V. So we have the molar volume at STP is 22.4 liters per mole. At SATP, the molar volume is 24.8 liters per mole. Look at the connection between the units and the point above. The volume occupied by 1 mole of gas, liters per mole. Here's a formula. It's the moles equals the volume divided by the molar volume. It's very similar. It's analogous to our work with mass and molar mass. Here we have volume and molar volume. It's really important. Up until now, when we were working with Boyle, Charles, and the combined gas law, we were saying over and over again that the units for volume just had to match. Now we have a strict demand. The volume must be in liters. Lots of the time, questions are going to give us the volume in milliliters. We're going to need to do that conversion. In contrast also to our earlier work, which was always a before and after, Boyle and Charles and the combined gas law are all set up with, we started off like this, then there was a change, and we had some final conditions. Here, our work with molar volume is just a snapshot. At a specific moment in time, what was the volume, what was the moles? Because there's only 2 sets of conditions that we're going to work with, this formula only works in 2 ways. Moles equals the volume divided by 22.4 liters per mole if a question tells us we're at STP, or if a question tells us we're at SATP, we're going to use 24.8. The denominator of this formula, this capital V, it's either going to be 22.4 or 24.8. It only works in 2 different ways. It's important to also highlight there are going to be times where we have to manipulate this formula around to solve for the volume. Molar volume is something we've never encountered before. Sometimes it's called Avogadro's Law. It has a formula that only works in 2 ways, with 22.4 or 24.8. It doesn't matter what the gas is. If it's oxygen gas or methane or ammonia or anything, a question is going to tell us it's at STP or SATP. We're going to use one of these 2 values. And I hope that helps.